Millions of civilians have fled Syria, some with terrible wounds, going to neighboring countries, including Turkey. Holly Williams saw this part of the war through the eyes of an American doctor.
Dr. Abdalmajid Katranji is an American surgeon used to working in top-rated hospitals. Now, in a converted kitchen, he treats the horrific injuries of Syria's civil war. A chronic lack of funds forces Dr. Katranji to improvise.
Here, I've used needle and thread that we used to sew clothes to sew people back together. I've literally gone to mechanic shops and carpenters to borrow their tools, to clean them up as best as we can to be able to perform certain surgeries or to remove shrapnel.
Born and raised in Michigan to Syrian parents, this is the 7th time Dr. Katranji has left his wife and 4 children at home and come to help the victims of the Syrian conflict. This makeshift rehabilitation centre, just over Turkey's border with Syria, relies on private donations and volunteer doctors. Many of the patients are rebel fighters. Dr. Katranji told us what he's seen here has taken a personal toll, and especially one case, a baby whose life he couldn't save.
It got cold enough where basically the baby froze to death and died overnight. The mother asking us to please warm the baby. All we had to do was warm the baby up and the baby would wake up. It gets to you. It was a very difficult thing to deal with. Dr.
Katranji's patients have visible wounds as well as scars that go much deeper. Nidal Hassan is an interior decorator from Homs whose body was left riddled with shrapnel in a rocket attack. He told us that the same attack killed his 3 closest friends. While politicians squabble over Syria's future, Dr. Katranji told us what Syrians really need is more humanitarian aid.
That baby just dying, freezing to death, it's a tragedy that could have so easily been averted if the world will just kind of look at this as a humanitarian crisis the way it should.
We speak with a lot of Syrians and not one of them has told us they're optimistic about the peace talks. Most people say they are a pointless political exercise that won't achieve anything. And Scott, many Syrians tell us they are angry because they say the outside world is ignoring their suffering.
More than 2 million refugees from that war. Holly Williams along the border with Syria and Turkey. Holly, thank you.